You're alive. Thank God Tim Cheese missed. I give it a 2. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Are you going to play GTA 6? No. No, I'm not going to play GTA 6. Wish me a happy birthday, Guru. Happy birthday, Brain Dead MMA. Maybe I'll play it, but I don't know, man. Ian wanting to be on a... Dude, you know, chat, I'm just going to be real with you. And I know that I don't go out much. At all. There's this thing, yeah, chat, that's kind of like GTA 6. Where you can drive around, yeah. And I need to start sort of taking this own information, but let's discuss this. There's this thing that's very similar to GTA 6. Does anyone know about this? Where you can drive around in a car, okay? You can buy stuff, yeah? You can, like, pick up women. You can pay for prostitutes in certain places of the world. You can go around on the beach and run around there. Now, fair play, you can't just go around punching people and, you know, crashing into people and mowing them down. And you can't do that. But you can do a lot of aspects of it that isn't, that you know, that is in real life. I think. It's insane. I don't know. I can't quite remember the name of this update that came out on this game that's out there. But I hear it's good. We get it, mate. Old man response. I mean, you know. I'm just saying. Like, I don't understand the point of life simulator games type thing. Even if it is a criminal simulator game. A better version of GTA, join the Israeli military. Okay. But I don't think you can beat up children in GTA, can you? I think that's where they draw the line. So maybe that's what you mean. Now, they ruined life with the diversity update. Okay, they did. They really did. Of course, Gary likes to be the backup. Of course he does. We will all be paying $80 for this weekend's pay-per-view. True. Told you to switch goon hands. Now look what happened. You know what? My left biceps actually got a larger circumference than my right one. But I just put it in front for some reason. I don't know why I posed like that. Ilya Tapuria confirms it is depending on the main event this weekend. His opponent will either be Islam Makhachev or Charles Oliveira. Well, hot diggity damn. Let's go JDM. Well, no, let's go Bilal in a way, right? Because then we get Ilya versus Makhachev. God damn. Guru, stop gooning, bro. I don't. You see Vittori versus Allen's announced? I did see that. Yeah, I'm going to put it in my video later. But I've got to react to the press conference, you know. Thank you, Nitish Kumar. Appreciate that. Impression of Connor saying Bilal is on roids. Bilal, that guy Bilal is on roids, you know. You know, Louis. He's on the damn roids of a thing. Something along those lines. I want Bilal gone. Islam needs to move up. He does. Dude, I hate the heat, man. I hate this. It's crazy. Can't sleep. I hate this. Bro, what the fuck is this bag of milk video on UFC Twitter? I don't know, man. I don't know. I fucking hate this shit. It's a bag of milk, boys. They're all blindfolded and they have to guess what they're holding, and it's a bag of milk. So I just said, ha, 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 ha. It's a bag of milk, guys. Ha, 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 ha. A literal bag of milk. But they didn't know because they were blindfolded. Ha, 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 ha. Awesome promo, Dana White. It's so shit, man. Thank you for the €2. Melly, I appreciate you. Guru, why did you have a gooner arm? I don't, dude. They're the same size. I think my left arm's actually bigger than my right. But, I don't know. Why are people acting like my right hand wasn't clearly in front of the left one? Come on, bro. You guys have no fucking thing. You don't goon, eventually you'll just coom in your sleep. Okay. OBAN ELLIOT versus Ramiz. Who you got? I think Ramiz is going to put him in a Boston Crab, I think, chat. Anyone else? Good old Swift Ramiz Brahimaj head kick is what I'm thinking. The boys are going to enjoy that fight. No. I reckon OBAN ELLIOT TKO in like round 3. Your wrists are freakishly too small for your arms. Dude, I have quite long arms though, man. So, I'm sorry. Just move on to that as a thing. You guys are weird, man. Some people don't have no stats. I don't have all of the cards, all of the perfect genetic traits, and now it's a problem. I need to start working at my wrists, I guess. Le Freaky Edit's biggest TT vid is hilarious. Okay. Hey, bruv, looking swole, gang. Thank you for the $2, dude. Appreciate that, man. JDM or ILIA, doesn't matter. Getting slept either way. JDM sleeps Makashev. Oh, Makashev's getting slept either way. I agree. DJ's so nice, he has to be undercover serial killer. No, I think he's all right. Islam gets his head boxed off no matter the outcome. True that. Did you see the statue they made of you in New York City? Did they make a fucking Dave Blunt statue or some shit? Dum, 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 dum. People forget, man. Guru has tiny forearms and no bottom lip. Yeah. I don't have a bottom lip. That's got to be the gayest criticism, dude. Lips are for women. Guys, sorry, I prefer Guru's right hand. More technique. Okay. Thank you for the 2. Now there's a fat black woman. Okay. Lizzo. Can't see Ilya losing. Me neither. But I think he loses to Makashev, though. Bisping was vaping THC, not nicotine. It's obvious. True that. I didn't even see it. My friends Nathan and Jordan Adams are just after buying a house together. Can they get a shout out? Your 2 male friends are buying a house together. There'll be no shout out here, buddy. Nathan and Jordan Adams, your friends that have the same surname. There'll be no shout out here, pal. Thank you very much for the €5. Best of luck to them, dude. Maybe they're brothers. Who knows? Thoughts on Dana converting? He did not. Your right hand is a piston. Guru, why you built like a Left 4 Dead 2 charger? I'm not. Who you got in a Garbrandt versus Barcelos for UFC Atlanta and Hermansson versus Robocop for International Fight Week? Appreciate the content, good sir. I don't know. Thank you for the 5. I genuinely don't know who I've got. I'm leaning towards Barcelos. I just can't pick Garbrandt to win a fight anymore. And Hermansson Robocop. What the fuck? Why would they do that fight? Give Hermansson someone that's actually Robocop. Why? Yuck. That's disgusting. I feel like Hermansson might fraud check him. You see the UFC removed Alex from the meet and greet? He doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. Ilya dropping news tonight. Thoughts? Yeah, he's going to say that it depends on the fucking main event. We've already seen it. Your JDM pick will be wrong. Islam Ilya is destiny. I doubt it. Can you say fuck Slim Sifu? Yeah. Fuck Slim Sifu, dude. Are you the guy on Twitter that always fucking... you're in my replies a lot on Twitter. Is that the one? I recognize that from somewhere. Impression of Bisping getting jump scared by Raul Rosas Jr. Rebecca, there's a goblin. He's arrived. Clone? I don't know. Are you that big in the pic? It's a picture of me, yes. Yes, there's a picture of me. You know? Fucking oath. You mad fool. You mad fool of a thing. Dude, at least OBAN's clip farming on Bisping's pod. Okay, yeah, he did mention me. Okay. There you go, dude. OBAN Elliott clip farming on Bisping. There you go. Happy 300k pig. We all will be Jing our Rod tonight. Oh, dude, J-Rod has had an absolute catastrophe, hasn't he, mate? Shout out to OBAN ELLIOT, dude. I'll watch it afterwards. Fuck, marry, kill. Nunez, Kayla, and Ian Gary. Right back to this. I just met DJ, and now I'm going back to this. You guys, I'm too cool for you guys now. We're killing Ian Gary. Oh, but then I can't end myself. I don't know. Gonna have to fucking marry Kayla and fucking make some absolute monsters. Hopefully we have sons, I guess. I feel like Sidney, Robertson, Jazzy, and Jordan are the only decent Canadian fighters fading Canada this weekend. Yeah, the female fighters are the only good ones. I think Jordan will be quite good at bantamweight as well. Impression of Guru getting slammed from behind, but no. Oi, oi, oi. Thank you for the $2. Impression of Bilal telling JDM he has Canelo hands and then starts screaming and crying because he got poked in the eye. So what? I've got fucking Canelo hands, you know? Yeah, you don't. Graduate next week from uni. Much love, Gooman. Thank you very much, dude. And congratulations on your graduation. I have to clear my nose a lot. This is annoying. Bro, it's your camera angle during stream. You just look like a bearded blob. That's why no one believes your physique. I am still kind of fat, though. Dude, you're going to see me on the pod with DJ. I'm still quite fat. Don't act like I'm not. I've still got a long way to go. Like, I've got to lose face fat, and I've got a lot of face fat to lose. And I've still got to lose some belly. The thing is that even while I'm fat, I just look yoked. You know? I have the rugby build. The European rugby build, I guess. Like a white rugby build. It's like you're fat, but you're also, you know, really like weirdly strong as well. That's all. But I'm still fat. So I need to lose some weight, of course. I want to get lean and mean. But I feel like my body's made to like just build muscle. You know? And like go that way. The white Samoan build. Yeah, exactly. But not as saggy at all. The Samoans are just saggy fucking messes at this point. Well, not all of them. Maybe I'm just judging them on the tougher brothers. You aren't too good for us. We made you. I know you did. What's happened to the heavyweight division? No big fights booked. What's happened to the heavyweight division? I don't care. Hopefully we get Jones versus Aspinall, and hopefully there's something that comes up in the meantime. But yeah, there aren't any fights booked. Hey, Guru, after watching your last stream, I took my girl on a date. Afterwards, I stuck my hand down her pants, and it felt like I was feeding a horse. Thoughts? I don't know. Next time, fucking put a sugar cube between your fingers. Thank you for the $10. I don't know, man. I'm not going to do that. Maybe if you were more gentle, arms would be fine. Okay. The face fat is genetic. Yeah, as in like I'm holding on to it last in terms of my weight loss. But if I just trim it off, I'm still very fat. So if I lose weight, I'll lose it off my face. I used to have quite a lean face when I was younger at one point. A reality where your fans are called goo heads. No, let's not do that. That's so lame. Impersonation of Kayla Harrison and Rachel Ostovich throwing Marab back and forth like a football. Go on, Kayla. All right. Throw him. Brother, help me. Somebody save me from this. Guru, if you had to imagine what Nina's strawberry smoothie smells like, what do you think? All right. Guru built like Left 4 Dead Boomer, not a Charger. Advice for dealing with anxiety as an introvert? Just fucking do it anyway, I guess. There's actually part of being introverted that makes you extremely socially confident. Because I don't know, you're never going to see anyone that you meet ever again, in a way. So there's a part of being an introvert that does make you extremely socially confident because, you know, you don't care. You know what I mean? I don't know. No, there isn't. I think there is. When you're always around people, the way you act kind of like matters. You know, it gives you a main character syndrome if you're a bit of an introvert. So you're never going to see people again. You're never going to be around them again. So every interaction you have will probably be the last time you ever see that person that you interact with. So There's kind of some positive to it. And has the pass and will say it. I don't think he will. Are the UFC trying to sabotage your interviews? Simon, Nickel, JDM, Cap, Vittori all said they are busy or no when asked about the interview. I think I need to secure it like 3 weeks out or 2 weeks out or something. You know? I need to be a bit sooner to do it. If they're on fight week, I feel like they're bringing it up to their media manager. And maybe then they would sabotage it. How do you see the Hamzat versus Fluffy going in the future? I think Chimaev beats him, but it'll be a good fight. I think DDP beats Chimaev. Seeing Bilal make Usman cry constantly is funny. It is. Guru, would you rather... Yeah, you're funny. Who will win World War Poo? Will you do a breakdown, and who would you redeem? Chat, hear me out, yeah? You know how weird of a fucking thing this is? Hear me out, chat. 2025. May of 2025. I'm making Demetrius Johnson in his kitchen look up on his phone on MMA YouTube. Me and DJ are stood next to each other in his kitchen while his wife is like prepping dinner for his family. Me and Demetrius Johnson are in the kitchen together, and I'm making him look up Lucas Tracy and Bedtime MMA on his phone. Absolute cinema, dude. Life is an absolute simulation. Do you understand how weird that is? After the podcast, we were just chatting it up in the kitchen of this place that he was staying in. His family was there, and his wife was cooking dinner for the family. And I'm just in the kitchen like, you got to see Lucas Tracy and Bedtime MMA. On YouTube, you got to see them, because he was asking, like, so there's other guys, of course, but you're the peak, aren't you, on YouTube? I was like, yeah, but there's like this second tier of MMA YouTubers. And I'm like, you got to see this Lucas. You heard of Lucas Tracy? He's like, no, I haven't heard of him. And he said, oh, I have seen this guy, Lucas Tracy. I was like, yeah, he's quite good, quite good. And there's Bedtime MMA as well. Do you know Bedtime MMA? You know how weird this is? So weird, man. Such a weird reality that I was in. Bedtime doesn't support you. Why are you putting him on, gang? I'm just, no, it got brought up. I'm not going to, you know, get asked about MMA YouTube and go, no, there's no one else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually going to mention some stuff. What great promo. Don't let being a few pounds heavier than you'd like to be hold you back from living it up. I know, I won't. Have you seen El Disgusto making guest walk off by asking an inappropriate question and shouting CHIWIWI'S? Dude, I laughed so hard at that clip. Everyone's getting after CHIWIWI'S for that, but I found that so funny. El Disgusto. You know? I found that so fucking funny, man. So, what do you think? And are you going to take Drake's 9 inches? And then she went, I'm not doing this podcast. CHIWIWI'S. He's like, that's his celebration noise. That's his emote. Pay-per-view's expensive, dude. I owe you. Impression of Gay Connor. Somebody fucking sniff a line out me gooch, mate. I don't know. I think give it a 2.